The mission of the Brazos Valley African American Museum is to explore, preserve, and present the cultural history and heritage of African Americans. And now is your chance to visit the museum for free. Here to give us all the details, we've got Mildred Davis and Reagan Smith. Thank you both so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, let's start with the exciting part. We can get into the museum for free. It's happening now until December 7th. How does it work? Can anyone just show up?
Anyone that joins our door is eligible to be admitted. Totally free.
That is so exciting, and I know that the hours are Tuesday through Friday, correct? From noon to 5.
Noon to 5, and
then
Saturday noon to 4.
Excellent. Okay. That is very, very exciting because you guys do have a couple of exhibits that are there that people can go see now for free. Right. There's a Veterans Day exhibit. Yes. Mildred, you were telling me a little bit about that.
Yes.
What is all in that Veterans Day exhibit?
Yes, one of our board members, Helen Washington, has created this exhibit, and all of the veterans' pictures and their memorabilia is from local veterans.
That's very exciting because
yes.
I think a lot of times you think about Veterans Day, and especially for kids, it's just this big, abstract thing of Veterans Day. So to have local veterans, to have showcase local people, I think that's very important.
Yes, and the local veterans whose pictures and artifacts are there, they bring their children and grandchildren in to see all that.
Oh,
so it's very exciting.
Yeah,
very exciting.
That is history come to life. And
yes.
There's another exhibit, and Reagan, I'm told you've been working on it. What's it called?
It is called The Directions of Freedom.
Okay, and what is it all about?
So it focuses on the Underground Railroad, but not necessarily the part that most people understand. My fellow intern Mary and I have looked at the Underground Railroad outside of the United States. So she focused on the railroad going to Canada and the lives and the people that settled there in order to escape slavery. And I focused on the people that escaped to Mexico.
Interesting. What did you learn kind of through your research and curating of all this together?
Absolutely. It was so fascinating because this is just a side that you don't really hear about. And so something I learned is that we don't have a lot of firsthand accounts from escaped slaves going into Mexico. They kind of kept it to themselves. If you knew somebody who went, they were kind of the ones who told you. You didn't hear about it from people like Frederick Douglass or anything like that. It was just very, very different from the normal idea of the Underground Railroad.
That is fascinating, and I'm sure that that'll be a very popular exhibit. It's open now, the exhibit?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And so you can show up to the museum, 500 East Pruitt Street there in Bryan. Free admission runs through December 7th. That's an important date because it's Pearl Harbor Day, correct?
Pearl Harbor Day.
Yeah, so through December 7th, you can show up anytime, Tuesday through Friday, noon to 5 p.m., Saturday from noon to 4. And a great chance to get out and see everything going on there at the Brazos Valley African American Museum.
And donations leave you with us.
Yes, that is perfect. We love to hear that. Mildred, Reagan, thank you both so much for being with us. We'll get all this information posted up on kbtx.com. All right.